My name is Betty Hall. I am the ProStart teacher at Kingsbury Career and Technology Center in Memphis, Tennessee. I've been teaching ProStart for the last 3 years, and one of the most beneficial programs that I have used is the Sous Chef. It complements ProStart from the beginning to end. In fact, right now I'm in Orlando, Florida at the FCCLA National Convention with my culinary team. Since I have been using the Sous Chef, I have won the State of Tennessee's championship consecutively for the last 3 years, which has never been done before. I credit ProStart, and much of my credit goes to the Sous Chef. It complements the program tremendously because it goes right along with what you teach. They can see it. It saves me money. I do not have to go out and buy all the things that we're going to cut because I can show it to them, and then they can actually do it. I have with me today Miss Rita Dicus, Paul Hearn, and Jordan Ball. And they're all from Memphis. They are all attending culinary schools in the fall, and I'm very proud of them. And they would like to also tell you some of the aspects they enjoyed about the Sous Chef. Rita?
I enjoyed watching it because when Ms. Hall would explain stuff to us, if you just hear her say something, she said you had to like dice a tomato or something, you didn't really understand it hearing it from her mouth. She could just show it on the Sous Chef, and you see exactly step by step how it works out.
Paul?
Sous Chef, wow, it's helped me a lot. I credit a lot of my success to it. In our competition, they watch for knife cuts, and a book can tell you that a brunoise is an eighth of an inch by an eighth of an inch, but when you see it done on video, it just drills it into your head, and the Sous Chef does it perfectly.
Like Paul said, just learning different techniques and different knife cuts just benefited us greatly. It was really worth being in the program.
Yeah, the first thing that Jordan, when I showed it to him, the first thing out of his mouth, where can I buy that? I want that for my house. And so many of the students, Paul included, and both these young men are now working with mentors in Memphis. Paul, in fact, just got a promotion up to line chef at Memphis Country Club, which is a very prestigious country club in the city. Jordan works for a caterer out in a very nice suburb of Memphis called Chateau Catering, and he's moved up with the company. And they're both going to be attending CIA and Sullivan. And it just has broadened their horizons in so many ways that I could not have done for them. And I really feel like any teacher that wants to use this product will benefit tremendously. I don't care if it's foods and nutrition, culinary, ProStart, whatever you're teaching, I highly encourage you to at least test the product out, and I think you'll be very happy. The videos are outstanding.
I love the garnishing sections. I
wish you could see Rita plate. She's going to be a pastry chef. She loves to decorate a plate. They would have arguments about who could practice on what she saw on the videos.
We used to fight over the computer, too.
Yeah, we did.
Now, I'm lucky enough to have 2 programs. I have it on my smart board, which we watch in the classroom, but when we go downstairs, if they forget what we saw, because our kitchen, unfortunately, is not by the classroom, they could go to my laptop, which I had, so they could reinforce what they saw, and I wouldn't have to go back over it. So it really is beneficial, and I highly encourage anyone to try it.
And the level of things on Sous Chef, it's more than just the basics. It teaches you a lot of valuable things that you can use in real-world applications in a restaurant. I use stuff I learned from Sous Chef every day when I go to work.
And I showed his chef mentor, who is went to CIA and so forth. He was very much impressed with Sous Chef.
Yeah, he's going to be taking his test to become a certified executive chef in November, and he said that he wishes all the time that he had the Sous Chef when he was learning, because it would have just propelled him that much further and that much faster.
So we highly encourage anybody to try it. Any questions, feel free to call me. I'm not just a made-up person. I really am a culinary teacher, ProStart teacher.
Oh, yeah, it's a great program. I'm thoroughly impressed. I can't wait to try out the new version.
Exactly.
That's hilarious.
Me too.
Hey, actually, mind if I ask you a question? Because you keep talking about the videos, and Sous Chef is different than just like a DVD. Like, can you explain to me how, how this is different than just a DVD?
It's great because of the way the menus are set up. You can go through and it'll show you the name of everything, and you can look at you can highlight it, and it'll show you a description of what the video is about, and give you a little bit of an idea about what you're going to be seeing. And then as soon as you see it, it's just like it's instant. It's like, oh, that's so simple.
I mean, the information, the definitions. I mean, as a teacher, it's just invaluable because it sits there and goes over so much. And, you know, they can read about it in the book, but when they see it, and then the information's there, then they can watch it. It really makes it much more relevant.
And it's all perfectly displayed. Like everything is
Step by step.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It gets their attention.
Yeah.
It's a motivator, and as teachers, we need all the motivation we can get.
And all the information is correct too. If you ask if you ask a master chef, they'll say, "Yeah, that's how it's done." It's all of it is on point.
Right.